is just give me your feelings about what happened this weekend. You know, with seeing the coach and all this stuff right here. So,
well, it was a great weekend. It was nice to see the coach, nice to see the players. All three coaches. Unfortunately, we couldn't get Coach Bernazzi out. We had a chance to talk to him a little bit, which was a hoot this morning. As usual, anytime you get an event like this, it's always great to have everybody back together again, kind of falling back into some of the old roles we had, remembering the fun we had together, and that's really the biggest thing I think, is the camaraderie of the team, guys being together, working with the coaches. It was a special time back then. It's a special time now when we get together, so I had a great time. DD, thanks for organizing it, and it was a great weekend.
So just give me a little lowdown of what happened this week, how much fun it was.
Yeah, you know what? When I thought about coming here this weekend, obviously a lot of memories went through my mind. But once I got here, it was kind of overwhelming at first. Had a chance to really get to talk with all the guys that actually you grow up with. And, you know, I had a lot of memories from the standpoint of playing football and all the camaraderie that we had. And when the coach started talking to us about some of the old times, got a little emotional. And he really brought us all together. I think he had a responsibility of us being successful. But he was my mentor, and I think it was a lot of other people's mentors as well. Just a lot of fun. I think it's good to see all the guys and know that they really haven't changed. They kept their heart and soul, and everybody's doing well. Coach Westhoff is Coach Westhoff. It's really nice to have him come by and kind of give his perspective on the NFL and where he came from, and knowing that he still thought that we were all in this together. It was a cool thing. Over and out. 5'10", 185, Tony Stuka, over 32. Peace.
You ready? You gotta speak up too, Frank.
All right. Okay, this weekend, what it means to us, I'll tell you what, we started out in the early 70s. We went in with Coach Batches as sophomores. We started out as young kids. We left as seniors as young men. That coaching staff he had, Westhoff, Peters, Bernazzi, the best. Those guys got us motivated. He was a leader. John Batcher was our leader. He never smiled too much. This week, as most of ever seen him smile, and it's good to see him smile. But when he coached us, he didn't smile too often. And when he did, he meant it. But his leadership, it was for his leadership. He brought us all together. He took a chance on a bunch of young kids and a bunch of young coaches. He put it together. We end up undefeated. And to this day, we talk about it. I'll get on the phone with Tony. We talk 5 times a week. He's in Chicago and Pittsburgh. When we ever get together, duty or whatever, as a team, it's just like we remember like yesterday. Plays it had, things he said. He instilled a lot of things to us. And that's why I'll tell you, it's one of the finest moments. You don't have this. I'll tell people, we go back since first, second grade, and what our situation, our story was for some of our guys. No one has this. We have something special. All right, thank you. Thanks, Michael.
Just your feelings. So, what happened this weekend?
To be honest with you, it was a very special day for all of us, I know. And it started with Doody's phone call organizing this. And especially when the coach, who I haven't seen for 38 years, or 30 some odd years, and it was very special to me, and obviously special for the coach. It was very touching, and I'm still emotionally excited about the whole deal. And it was a special time for all of us, and whoever knew then what it would mean to us now. And just from everyone, from the cameraman on down, it's been a great weekend. Thank you.
Thanks. Hand up here, and that's where you're going to talk, okay? And tell me about this weekend.
I'll tell you what, this weekend was, I was kind of looking forward to it. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how many guys would show up, what coaches would show up. But everybody turned out. It was a lot of fun. It was great seeing all the old guys I haven't seen for years. The coaches were fantastic. Bacha, Peters, Westhoff, Westhoff was the icing on the cake. He really made it all worthwhile. The stories and his career, telling us a little bit about his career. It was a really nice night. And the game today is going to cap it off, and hope the Steelers win. Don't want to have Westhoff have a bad night because the Jets lose, but the Steelers are our team, and I just hope they win. That's it.
Good job. You
Recording.
see it's rolling now. Greg McCloskey, assistant cameraman, he gets the credit. Just kind of say, where else in our lives could we could have a weekend like this? I don't know. It was an incredible time. I was really impressed with how nobody really changed. Everybody had the same mannerisms, talked the same way. They behaved like they did back when they were 17 years old. This event, or this season, was 38 years ago, 1972. And we have coaches, we have players, juniors, seniors, that remember different plays during that season. Remember, this handoff went this way. We played Beaver. We did this, and it was very touching. And all the embraces and the grown men that were almost to the point of crying because they were just so glad to see each other. And for all you guys that missed this, you really did miss something. And we're going to try to do this more often. And when we do, you got to come next time. And maybe we can make another video, and you all can be part of this. But you don't want to miss it again. All I want you to do is give me your version of what happened this weekend, what a great weekend it was, and maybe go in a little bit about how you had to set it all up.
Okay.
Everybody knows you did this.
Okay.
I want to
You
kick
didn't
that
get
in.
last night?
Well, I did, but I want
Part of it.
I want to
Okay.
make sure we have that in this video.
Okay.
So.
You ready?
Yeah, how'd this all start?
Okay. The thought of getting this weekend together started back in August when I was watching Mike Westhoff on the Hard Knocks when they premiered the Jets team. And I punched up on the internet what their schedule was going to be, and I saw Pittsburgh on December 19th. So the thought was to call a few guys, and I thought maybe we'd get 4 to 6 guys together and come over and see Westhoff. Well, this guy called this guy, I called a few extra guys. The next thing you know, we had 14 guys getting together, so I called up Coach John Batcha. He's in Scottsdale. He had reservations about coming, but he got a few extra calls, and sure enough, he came. So it's been a really, really special weekend for everybody. Talking about the old times, catching up on the NFL with Westhoff, getting a lot of insight there. But the special thing about getting together 38 years later after we played is the fact that we've seen a lot of success stories with the guys, a lot of camaraderie, and I think all of that came out of playing together and having such a special year that we'll live with the rest of our lives. And also just carrying with us the work ethic and the fact that taking care of your partner, taking care of your teammate, the guys that work for you, that all has carried over from being part of that special team in 1972. And the coaching that we got was tops. Batcha and all the assistants, of course Westhoff taken off in the NFL because of Batcha and people like that. Just can't explain how special it is. So as I said last night, this is a Christmas present to myself, and hopefully a really good Christmas present. I'm sure it's been a really good Christmas present to everybody else. And words can't describe how great this has been, and you can't put a value on this. You can't explain it to people, but it's really, really, really special. It's one of the top days of my life.
Perfect.
You can have that in the background. That way.
So all I want you to do is tell me what this meant to you, what this weekend meant, and what a great thing it was seeing coaches again and friends. Looking about right there.
What it means is that everything we did all those years ago
has made us better. It's made us stronger, and I don't believe at the time we actually knew what this would mean. You told us, we lived it, but now that it's here, you see exactly how important it was to all of us, not just us as players, but you as coaches to make the effort to come back from Pittsburgh or Phoenix, and to come down from Clarion, and for Goody to come in from Tulsa, and Grady to buy the hats. It speaks volumes for the people, the coaches, the families that were all involved in this. And I am a fortunate individual to be involved with all of you, and the coaches. Thank you for everything you did for all of us. That's it.